Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Haddonfield is being brought to you by NJM Insurance.
There was a big fight feel in the air as Haddonfield travels to West Deptford for the latest chapter in one of South Jersey's premier rivalries. The Bulldogs enter at 4-1 and are trying to bounce back after last week's blowout loss to St. Joe Hamilton. The Eagles are undefeated at 4-0 and are coming off a bye week. Tonight's winner clinches at least a share of the West Jersey Football League Colonial Division title. Haddonfield forced a punt to start the game. It's 3rd and long now for the Bulldogs. Quarterback Jack Narducci throws the screen pass to number 5, John Maines, and he is taken down immediately by number 50, Tasir Money, and West Deptford forces a punt. A short punt leaves the Eagles in great field position, but it's now 3rd and short. Quarterback Aaron Graeber tries a short pass, but number 8, Steve McLean, picks it off. Haddonfield takes over, and we remain scoreless heading into the second quarter. Second quarter now, Eagles with the football. Graeber hands it off to Tyshawn Bookman on the sweep. He makes a man miss, and he will be taken down just inside the 30 to pick up the first down and get the drive moving. Later in the drive, it's 4th and 11. Graeber drops back to pass, fires up the seam to Bookman, and he comes up with the catch at the 9-yard line. That will keep the drive alive. It's a 20-yard gain for Bookman. 2 plays later, Graeber calls his own number, and he bursts into the end zone. It's a 1-yard touchdown for the junior. The extra point is good, and West Deptford takes a 7-0 lead with 7:14 left in the half. Haddonfield with the football now. Narducci rolls left, but number 87, Alejandro Jimenez, will come in for the sack. It's a huge loss on the play, and the Bulldogs are forced to punt again. First down now for the Eagles. Graeber hands off to Bookman on a jet sweep. He plows through a defender and gets up the sideline, and look out, it's a foot race. Bookman thinks he's gone, but Tommy Batson brings him down just shy of the goal line. But it's a 58-yard gain for the senior on the play, and West Deptford is set up for this. Graeber hands it off to Gavin Shields, and look at the effort here. Shields breaks through 3 tackles and powers into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point is good, and the Eagles lead 14-0 with 2:35 left in the half. Bulldogs trying to get something going before halftime. Narducci slings it to Glenn Foley on the screen. Foley doesn't get too far, and the ball is loose in the pile, and West Deptford recovers, and they will get a chance to pad their lead before the break. It's 3rd and 11 now for the Eagles. Graeber fakes the handoff to Bookman and keeps it himself. He slips through a defender and walks into the end zone. It's a 22-yard touchdown for Graeber, his 2nd of the night. The extra point is good, and West Deptford heads into the half, leading 21-0. Third quarter action, Haddonfield with the football. Narducci rolls right looking to pass, but he's corralled by a host of defenders. And look at this, Shields strips the ball and he takes it all the way for a touchdown. Great effort by the senior on the play. The extra point is good, and the Eagles lead 28-0 with 4:51 left in the third. Haddonfield would not go away quietly, though, as they work it deep into Eagles territory to start the fourth. It's 4th and 9. Narducci fires to the back corner of the end zone, and Maines makes the catch. What a throw by Narducci. The extra point is good, and Haddonfield trails 28-7 with 8:43 left in the game. Down big, Haddonfield will go for the onside kick. The ball gently rolls the full 10 yards, and the Bulldogs recover. Momentum starting to swing the Bulldogs' way. Haddonfield trying to work quickly, and they will get a little tricky here. Narducci hands it off to Kyle Garstowitz, and he's going to throw deep down the field and finds Alex Kadar on the reception for a 40-yard gain. 2 plays later, Narducci fakes the handoff and dumps it off to McLean, and he will find the end zone. It's a 3-yard touchdown for the senior. The extra point is good, and the Bulldogs trail 28-14 with 7 minutes to go. But that is as close as it would get. West Deptford's offense runs out the rest of the clock, throwing a wet blanket on Haddonfield's comeback bid. The Eagles hang on to win 28-14. Bookman had himself a fantastic night on the ground, rushing for 140 yards. Graeber chips in 2 rushing touchdowns of his own. West Deptford improves to 5-0 on the year and clinches at least a share of the Colonial Division title. They will host St. Joe Hamilton in one of next week's marquee matchups. Haddonfield drops to 4-2 with the loss, and they will look to snap a 2-game slide against Collingswood next week. From West Deptford, James Mooney, JerseySportsZone.com.